Money management is a challenging topic. Many people have anxiety while thinking about the subject. Perhaps you've waited a little too long to start investing for retirement. Or perhaps you're concerned that you don't have enough emergency funds. Whatever your worries, there is no better moment than the present to take control of your finances. It's vital to begin developing sound financial practices as soon as possible. For your wealth management needs and objectives, a financial advisor could assist you in developing a financial strategy. In this video, we will take a look at the top 10 money management tips to get you started. Before starting, don't forget to like and subscribe MJ Business Channel for more future updates. So let's start. Number 1. Know your money priorities. Establishing your priorities is necessary before creating a budget. You won't buy into your financial strategy if you don't complete this important stage. To match your financial goals with your spending patterns, you need attention. What matters most in your life right now is that focus. Do you have credit card debt that simply thinking about it makes your stomach turn? Your top priority might be to pay that off. According to Patrice Washington, a well-known expert in personal finance, business, and other topics, your financial priorities should reflect your principles. Whether you prioritize going abroad or taking care of your body, the larger categories should reflect what matters most to you. Then you can save at maximum capacity for your genuine objectives by reducing spending in other categories. You might be trying to save money for a wedding or a trip. You might also want to start an emergency fund so that you won't find yourself up a creek without a paddle if your car's engine needs to be overhauled or your pet requires surgery. Number 2. Determine your monthly pay. What gets measured, gets managed, as the adage goes. Without knowing your monthly income, how can you manage your finances? Find your monthly income after taxes if you don't have a certain figure in mind. If you receive a regular income as a paid employee, this will be simpler for you. It's possible for freelancers to estimate their monthly income. Once you have a figure, including any additional side gig earnings, you might occasionally babysit, run a blog with advertising, or instruct a weekly fitness class. Include any additional income you get in your monthly take-home pay. Number 3. Track where you spend your money. It's time to investigate your personal money. You will need to conduct some financial forensics on yourself in order to have a complete picture of your spending patterns. If it feels too much, keep it to 1 month's worth of costs. Get your bank statements, utility and housing invoices, credit card statements with ATM withdrawals, and any electronic payment records, such Venmo or PayPal, out. The time has come to add up your spending, so either open a spreadsheet or grab some paper and a pen. As you break down your spending, categorization is helpful. You may designate purchases as needs, wants, or debt, savings, for instance. Alternately, you can include more specific categories like entertainment, food expenses, travel, and transportation. You decide how much time you want to spend in the weeds. To determine where the majority of your money is spent, add up all of your expenses in one place and then add up each category. The amount of money you spend on eating out could surprise you. Or, the percentage difference between your housing expenses and your income. Number 4. Have a plan. It's time to create a plan now that you are aware of how much money you make and how much money you spend. The greatest financial plans match your spending preferences with your priorities. Say you're a workout enthusiast. You discovered that you spend money on a gym membership, a yoga class card, and new sporting equipment on average every month after adding up all of your spending. You won't have to cut something out if it's important to you. But you'll have to make other cuts in spending in order to satisfy whatever goal you've established. Let's assume it's an emergency fund. That can entail brown bagging your lunch rather than ordering takeout with your coworkers, or it might entail shopping at a budget grocery store. Perhaps you set up auto deposit to a designated emergency fund, savings account in order to reach your financial objective. Before you may count your paycheck as spending money, it is lost when it is deposited. It's up to you whether you want to invest in a tool like YNAB or would rather use a straightforward Excel spreadsheet. Number 5. Stick to the plan. Once you've chosen a strategy, try it out for at least a month. To see if it works for you, you need that much time. Anything less, and you won't reap the rewards of managing your money. Find a budget that interests you, implement it, and stick to it. It's that easy. Washington advises you to surround yourself with visual representations of your objectives if you so choose. In order to keep your goal in mind as you save for your next overseas trip, you can post photographs of your ideal vacation. Number 6. Expect emergencies. No matter what your top priority is, you should have some liquid cash on hand. Perhaps you're more concerned with paying off your school loans than you are with amassing a sizable emergency fund. You don't have to save enough money to cover your costs for 6 months, that's okay. But you ought to set aside money for at least 3. You can never predict what might occur. Any number of things could happen, including you or your partner losing your job or experiencing a medical emergency. Life happens, whether you like it or not. You'll feel safer and a little more prepared if you have enough money to handle challenges when they arise. Most emergencies already cause enough stress. With a financial buffer, one worry is lessened. You decide how you will save money for unplanned expenses. Perhaps you deposit the proceeds from your side jobs into an account that you only access in an emergency. Alternatively, that's where any gift or birthday money goes. It might be as easy as setting up a little monthly auto deposit. You have the choice. Number 7. Save early and often. Regardless of your current priority, this rule applies. The sooner you start saving, the sooner interest can be generated. Even without an investment account, you can begin collecting interest. The majority of the top savings accounts pay interest and are FDIC insured. As opposed to a brokerage account, you don't run the danger of losing your money. Retirement is also covered by this rule. The earlier you begin contributing to an IRA or 401k, the better. Even if you have a while before retiring, planning for the future is always important. If you get started as soon as possible, your money will increase the fastest. Number 8. Take advantage of free money. Don't ignore the resources that are at your disposal. Take advantage of your employer's 401k matching program if it is available. It's free cash. Your health insurance policy is yet another area to look. When some of the expenditures for contacts and glasses are covered by your insurance plan, are you still paying for them out of pocket? Perhaps there is a discounted gym membership through your job. Utilize all the perks that come with your employment. You could end up saving a lot of money. Number 9. Relook your debt. Check out your overall debt load. Can you refinance anything at a reduced rate? Transferring a balance to a credit card with a reduced interest rate can be the answer. Student loan consolidation is another option. To determine whether you can discover a means to save, it is worthwhile to go through your debt with a fine-tooth comb. Number 10. Find what works and keep doing it. If it's not broke, don't fix it is another adage that applies to money management. Avoid getting sidetracked by new apps or competing financial advice once you've found a method that works. It can be tempting to choose the alternative if it appears to be faster, simpler, or easier than the ideal option. However, if you're in a routine that works, things will keep moving ahead as you save money, achieve your financial objectives, and create security. Your concentration will pay off. This is it for today's video. What do you think of our video? Feel free to share your thoughts in the comment section below. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel for more future updates. Thanks for watching.